Hey everybody, Peter Bowman here, personal injury attorney in Connecticut. I want to talk to you about how ignoring your mental health as a practicing attorney can really harm your law practice and your family life. One of the challenges we face as practicing attorneys is that we have to take on the burdens of our clients, right? So you get a client that comes to you with a problem. No lawyer gets a client who comes to him with something amazing happening to him, right? In the rare instance, some lotto winner comes to you and says, how do I handle this money? But most of the time it's, I need a trust or a will drafted to solve a problem. I need a contract drafted so that I can purchase something. I need you to handle a litigation issue. I have to sue someone. These are challenges that our clients are facing. What happens is we take on those burdens, right? We listen to their story, we come up with a plan, and we hopefully execute that plan. However, as we do that, that creates stress in our life. We have deadlines to meet, whether it's in litigation or in negotiations. We have the clients calling us, asking us for updates. We have the pressure of executing, and the stress builds and builds, and the anxiety builds, and it creates mental health problems for both for attorneys. And a lot of attorneys can do a great job of relieving that stress through other avenues, whether it's through spending time with family, exercise, or letting off a little steam at the local drinking establishment. But what we need to focus on is not ignoring the stress that comes with practicing law. One thing I like to do is you got to assess what's going on and try to be self-aware of how you're feeling as throughout your day. And so if you're hitting a level of stress that is unmanageable and it's affecting your decision making, take a break. One thing I do almost every day is I try to take a break from the office and leave the office for lunch. And that is a way that as I get halfway through my day, I'm able to decompress. Now, I'm still probably checking my phone during lunch. I still may take a phone call, but I'm out of the office, and you change the scenery can really help. Another thing you can do is make sure that you're paying attention, and if it gets to a level where you need treatment or you need to talk to someone, a licensed clinical social worker, a psychologist, that can be a great way to relieve stress and to help you handle the anxiety of handling such serious cases. However, it's important that you make sure you are aware of this and manage this stress appropriately, because there are a couple downfalls that can happen if you don't manage that stress. First, if you are a high stress, high anxiety lawyer, you're going to be less likable to the clients, to judges, to colleagues. You've got to make sure that you are handling this stress and taking it seriously and have a plan of action for it. Another thing that I do is I exercise. I try to relieve that stress by exercising. The other downfall, if you don't take advantage of these ways of de-stressing, put another way, if you don't handle your stress appropriately, you're going to have problems with your performance. You're not going to be as good a lawyer as you should be. You're going to get distracted, you're going to have difficulty completing tasks, and you're going to have problems in your interactions or in the way that you are drafting or executing the tasks that are before you as a lawyer. So those two issues, likability and performance, are going to be strongly affected by the stress that we feel as lawyers. So it's so important to have a plan and make sure you execute that plan. One of the things I have really done that's helped me recently is to try to better schedule my day, so that if I have several stressful meetings, I have some time to decompress. I have the ability to do something as simple as go for a walk, which we all can do, Or one of my fellow colleagues, what he does after a stressful day or week or trial is make sure that he gets a massage so that he can completely relax before he heads either into the weekend or into the rest of his day. Another great tip is another friend of mine. What he does is he makes sure that he goes to either a restaurant or a bar before he gets home to decompress and kind of reset, stay out of the office so you don't get new clients or new phone calls. But he sits at a bar for about a half hour, he has one drink, and he sits there and he looks at his email, resets his day, and plans for the next day. And he does that so when he gets home, his day is now behind him and he can be more focused on his family, a better spouse, and a better parent. If you do that or take advantage of one of these tips, this is going to help you handle the burdens of our clients and prevent some of the mental health challenges, or help you to handle some of the mental health challenges that we face as lawyers. Thanks, everybody.